Hello fellow tankers and welcome. The Progetto 46 is on sale for eye-wetting 44 euros, around that something, depending on in which country you're living, and that's a lot of money, and you really have to think about if you don't have it yet, is it worth paying that price? And I want to talk about this tank very shortly. Just want to show you one replay. And I would say this tank is extremely strong. It's maybe one of the strongest tanks you can buy. But I bought it back then for around 30 euros. It's now that expensive because they put in that 3D camouflage, the Safari Corazzato 3D style, which is around 12 euros or something, and you have to buy it this time if you want to have that tank as well. Or you even have more expensive, how is it called, possibilities, but I can't recommend them. Really, but if you don't have a Progetto, you have to think about this. And of course, I think it will be sold sometime later as well, sometimes this year maybe, or next year. I'm almost sure they will sell this again. Maybe you will have a better catch, but that tank is really strong. If you don't have a credit grinder yet, you can think about this. So as you can see in the tank economics of the good old Tomato GG website, you can see the Progetto is almost one of the, I think top 10 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's number 10 in grinding those credits in profit. As you can see, it has for sure the most battles, so even not so good players are playing it. So maybe it would have been even further here, around the top 5, I guess. And it's very fun tank to play if you manage to understand how it's working. And I just had a good game with it. I want to show you how it can be played, what's possible with this tank, and why you can think about buying this, even if I wouldn't recommend it necessarily to buy it for that 44 euros. That's really a lot for just a pixel tank. But maybe if you have the opportunity to buy it for around 30 euros somehow, maybe this year or next year, or somewhere else, however you would call it, you can think about it. So we stranded on the map Fisherman's Bay, and as you can see, we are more or less low tier. Well, we have one higher tier above us, so it's not the right time to play extremely aggressive. And I think it was very funny. Maybe the G-Sor at the beginning, as you've seen it, has the taxi camouflage. I had a little laugh about this when I saw that in-game. Good tanks to wear those camo. And we have the first opportunity to shoot something. Sadly, that BZ 176 is almost unpenetratable. Do you say it like this? We can't penetrate it. And it's a very broken tank in my opinion. If you can get it from the sides, it's of course possible to penetrate, but the weak spots against the same tier, so to say tier 8, is extremely hard to hit, if there's even any. So we're trying to play here the middle. We had a good shot at the 122 TM, but now we're spotted. And it's time to play a little bit more passively here. Waiting to get unspotted. Not to make any too aggressive movements. Nice thing, the Chieftain has 3 gun marks, so we are in good company, I guess. And nice hit on the 122. Tracked it and killed it. So that's a good start. Taliban can't see us through the double bush, but that was close. Shit. Don't want to catch one of those shots. And the next one hits as well. I'm not sure if I tracked him, but he doesn't move, so I guess there was a slight chance to hit him, but we could magically hit those shot at least. And he burned and yeah, was destroyed immediately. Nice, very good start. Lucky shots as well, but of course sometimes you have those matches where you hit something which is extremely cool to experience. And nice, killed the beast at 176, that satisfied me as well, because both tanks are very, very mean to play against. So cool, we could take him out of the game. Had a luck angle on him, lucky angle, so we could penetrate his sides. We are already on 1783 damage and some spot damage. So it's already not a bad round in my opinion. We have 3 kills. So from now on, from now here, we can actually try to build our big fat nice experience game. Sadly, a Jack Tiger killed with T-44. Enemies playing very passively as well. They are camping, but they have a lot of TDs. I think with those Jagd Tigers, they could have even tried to play the city, but they for sure decided to stay at the camper hill on B1. It's actually a good idea, I think, because we can't really push here anywhere. And that was the moment when I saw that there's now the new map where you can try to go through the city to the north part, because there are some new houses there. But I didn't want to go alone, and I wasn't in a platoon. And I think when I went this way, then they would have outspotted me somehow. Because there's the RVs there, maybe it sits in the bushes and you can't open those guys. So it's sadly just time here to sit and wait, but I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Because it was quite a long time actually, where nothing happened. As you can see, very passively, but now next chance. And luckily, we managed to give him 2 shots and even weren't spotted. Nothing happens right now. I speed this up a little bit. Ah yeah, the Caliban. He's now behind that door. I can't get a shot on him or at him. Already over 2000 damage. This is nice. I was wondering if a Caliban... And what the fuck, yeah, of course. The whole time I wasn't spotted in this position. I really wonder how the fuck did he manage to spot me there when I was like 2 seconds ago, before that, not spotted. Was it someone else? Was it him? Was my turret cupola somehow going over the bushes? I have no clue. Pretty annoying shot, I have to say. Almost 1000 damage with one stupid HE shell. Ah, here was the chance. There was a slight chance, and if I would have loaded gold ammo, maybe I would have even penetrated him through a turret here. But luckily the G-Sword snipes him away. So you got that pain in the ass, not anymore. And now I'm on the gold ammunition. Want to change it. Maybe there could be always a T-54 just surprising us. I'm gonna speed this up. Double speed. And here we are. 1, 2, 3. Nice, and tracked him, and he even burned. Catch fire. Nice, very luckily. And very luckily we had the gold ammunition prepared, because from the front, of course, it's not a sure penetration. But now I'm on my money-saving ammo again. Actually, I was grinding credits, so... And perfect shot at the leopard. Ah, sadly that last one bounced at some weird angle. But at least one shot, and we are over 3000 damage. So this is what I now would consider this is a good round. But maybe we can make it even better. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, because it's now very, very dense. The battle is very slow now. The enemy camps, which is actually, from a tactical viewpoint, I think a good idea, or the only good option they have, because they can shoot through the open field, which is now the only thing which is between us and the camper hill. The chieftain, you remember this guy, 3-gun Mike, so he knows most likely what he's doing, managed to go through the city and now through those new parts of the buildings. And I was hoping he would immediately spot something there. Ah, where was the leopard open? Thought maybe, okay. But it's now not possible from this position there to shoot through across those fields. So I can't help those guys. Which will leopard there, and yeah, I was now just recognizing that there's a big fat statue in the middle of this map, and I never watched it actually, and I saw, okay, there's a World War I soldier there. So, interesting. Wargaming manages always to surprise me a little bit on every map when there's nothing to do. Sometimes you can at least enjoy the environment a little bit. And sadly, STRV hit and damaged and killed our Jack Tiger friend. And now there's this Jack Tiger. I have no clue how he's standing there. It must be in some kind of ditch. And then I'm recognizing, okay, there's this gun and there's the rest of it, and maybe, well, I mean, it's almost most unlikely to hit. But I'm not getting spotted here. So come on, come on. Yes, one shot penetrates, and he... Oh, the chieftain managed to kill the Jack Tiger. Very good job. And the Emil was also getting more forward, getting further. And now we have quite a good position here, but we're losing the west flank. STRV is open, what a luck. And finally everyone hates this guy and he gets the complete treatment. So it looks good, but the time is running, and we have still the complete middle. We have one Rheinmetall who tries to defend the west. Pretty lonely. And the Emil is gone now. There must be the Rheinmetall somewhere on Camper Hill. It's still not won yet. That was a very exciting battle. It's still not won. And the chieftain, or the Chiso, yeah, the Chiso uses his speed to really help the team here. I can manage to kill the KPZ. Poor guy, man, he really... and this is so annoying. That fucking gun from the dead enemy is still like betraying me. And now I'm realizing, okay, fuck, I just have 2 ammunitions of normal, yeah, two shots of normal pen ammunition, and I should reload now to gold. But maybe the enemy is being spotted. But I wanted to say, yeah, that poor Gizor, he really tried to help the team. He did help the team, but then he has to pay with his HP. So, what we could do is now that the Lanzen has still a little bit HP, and the Jack Tiger is full HP almost, and he's now really being the good guy Greg here, or whatever that meme was called, if you remember it. He's really sacrificing himself, but with his fuel rage is not enough. They are camping behind some of those bushes, and now I'm realizing, okay, gotta get further there. If they are attacking the Jack Tiger, maybe they don't have time to shoot at me. I can reload gold ammunition, so I have 3 shots in the magazine. Chieftain is also using the time now, and the Jack Tiger was lurking them away. What the fuck, what a beautiful shot. What lucky RNG. Just spotted and managed to hit him. Kudos to the Chieftain here. Lance is now attacking as well. And the last 30 seconds, and still 1 enemy to go, but it looks very good. I was platooning now with a Rheinmetall to get the battle of yeah, killing lots of enemies together, and we managed to kill together 11 enemies, and I was very happy. Very good game. It was very exciting, and over 4,000 damage. So here you can see the post-game stats. We did quite good. We had over 4,000 damage, 6 kills, some spotting damage or assist damage with track shots and so on. It's not even the tank ace. You have to imagine what the fuck, this tank is doing so good, even wins the battle, and still it's not a tank ace. And that's with over 1,400 XP, base XP. And the tank ace is still not reachable with this outcome. We did second most damage. Kudos to the FV 4201. Nice Chieftain play, very good. And the rest of the team as well. I mean, the Rheinmetall was doing a good job in the end, and Emil and Jack Tiger, they tried their best, they pushed with us. The Lanzen, in the end, okay, he could have used his HP maybe a little bit more, but we were all standing together, and the whole team didn't do any extremely stupid moves, so we had to throw this game away. Yes, very, very exciting. We even managed to do some credits, well, actually quite some credit income. This is not even necessarily to be just 150,000 credits. If you want shooting completely no gold ammunition, it can be even higher, and you can normally count if you have your boosters on, if you or activated, if you have your premium account going. You can like count with around, I would say, at least 50,000 to 100,000 credits per match if you're playing good. And yeah, it's nothing special actually to print those credits with this tank. Very, very nice. I even used some credit and XP boosters here, so the outcome was pretty high. And it was even a battle which lasted 15 minutes almost. Yeah, very rare. So don't expect those games to be all the time, but they can happen, and if they happen, you have the best tank for them, or one of the best tanks to handle those battles. I hope I was able to give you a good impression about the Progetto 46. What do you think? Is it worth the money? If it's worth the 44 euro, or do you have any other favorite credit grind tank? Thank you guys for watching, and cheers bros.